I never imagined the nightmare that would unfold when I decided to check her phone. She always told me Marcus was just a friend, but I felt something was off. There was a gut feeling, one I couldn't ignore any longer. And one day, when I checked her messages, I found something I never thought possible. It was a quiet evening in our home, the kind of evening that was supposed to feel comforting. My wife, Sarah, was sitting on the couch, scrolling through her phone while I played with our 5-year-old daughter, Emma. Her laughter filled the room, but there was an unsettling tension between Sarah and me. I kept noticing Sarah's interactions with Marcus, her so-called therapist. She always insisted it was purely professional, that Marcus was just helping her deal with her anxiety. But every time she talked about him, there was a glow in her eyes that wasn't there before. My mind began to wander, but I didn't want to accuse her without reason. It wasn't until one night when Emma had fallen asleep that I finally decided to confront it. I knew I shouldn't have, but the doubt was eating at me. I grabbed Sarah's phone from the coffee table, heart racing. The first few messages were innocent enough, just a therapist-client dynamic, or so it seemed. But then I scrolled further and found texts that made my stomach turn. I miss you, Sarah. I've never felt this way before. Can't wait to see you again. We both need this, just the two of us. A cold sweat dripped down my forehead. I thought I was imagining it, but it was real. My wife, the woman I trusted more than anyone, was cheating on me with her therapist. The one person I thought was helping her was now the person destroying our family. The worst part? Emma adored Sarah. She saw her as her mother, her protector, and she had no idea what was happening behind our walls. The next morning, I confronted Sarah. She was still groggy from sleep, not expecting the storm that was coming. I showed her the texts, the proof. She tried to explain, but her voice trembled with guilt. John, I didn't mean for it to happen. He made me feel understood. I couldn't hear it. Not anymore. Not after everything. I couldn't understand how she had let this happen, how she could betray me and our daughter. I asked her about Marcus, but it wasn't just an emotional affair. I found out she'd been meeting him outside their sessions, in places she swore were work-related. They had crossed a line, one that couldn't be erased with words or excuses. Emma was still young, but I couldn't let her grow up thinking this was okay. She deserved better than this broken version of a family. The rage I felt wasn't just about the betrayal. It was the fact that she had shattered our trust, dragged our daughter into a world of lies. And then it hit me. Sarah's betrayal had been deeper than I thought. She wasn't just cheating with Marcus, but with her therapist, someone she had gone to for help, someone she trusted to guide her out of her darkest moments. It was crueler than I ever imagined. I couldn't just walk away. I couldn't let Sarah get away with what she did. So I did something I never thought I'd have the strength to do. I got revenge, not just on Sarah, but on the man who had been playing with our lives. I used the information I had, his own secrets, and brought it all to light. The therapist who had ruined families. The man who had manipulated vulnerable women, including Sarah. It didn't take long for the authorities to catch wind of it. His career, his reputation, everything he had built was torn apart. As for Sarah, the damage was done. I filed for divorce, and as part of the proceedings, I made sure Emma's safety came first. I fought for full custody, determined to keep her away from the toxic influence of her mother's affair. It wasn't easy, but every day I watched Emma grow stronger, and every day I felt my own strength return. No one would ever take her from me, and no one would ever make me feel less than the father I was meant to be. The scars from Sarah's betrayal were deep, but they taught me something invaluable. When you've been broken, it's not the end. It's the beginning of finding yourself again, of rebuilding everything that was taken from you. If you're watching this, going through something similar, don't let them win. Take back your life. Don't let the lies define you. You deserve better. And if revenge is the way to get your peace, then do it in the way that gives you control. Take back everything they tried to steal from you. And remember, the truth always has a way of coming out. If you've been through something like this, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories that will make you think twice about everything around you.